France and Britain spent 27 years building a plane that lost money on every single flight. They knew the numbers. They kept going anyway. That is not engineering. That is a contradiction with a budget. And don't look so smug. Your brain does the same thing. You keep going because stopping means admitting you already lost twice. That is all this really is. Fear with the receipt. Let me explain why your brain is an accountant from hell and why that accountant is actively ruining your life. The sunk cost fallacy is simple. Once you've invested something, time, money, effort, dignity, you feel compelled to keep investing, even when quitting is the smarter move, even when continuing makes everything worse. Your brain treats past investment as a reason to continue. Your brain, and I say this with deep affection, is an idiot. The British and French government spent over a decade on a blank check building a plane nobody asked for, knowing the economics were impossible because they'd already spent too much to stop. Concorde flew for 27 years. It lost money on every single flight. You've already watched 4 seasons. The show got bad in season 2. But you're still watching because 4 seasons. You've earned the ending. You deserve to know what happens to the dragon. Same thing with relationships. We've been together 3 years. Yes, and 2 of them were horrible. So your solution is a 4th? It's a book. It can't hurt you. Close it. Throw it away. The author won't know. He has a mortgage to pay. The rational move is to close the book. Your brain says, but page 200. Psychologists call this loss aversion. Humans feel the pain of losing something about twice as intensely as the pleasure of gaining the same thing. Your brain isn't counting what you'll gain by quitting. It's screaming about what you'll lose by walking away. And here's the truly evil part. The more you invest, the harder it is to stop. Because quitting now means admitting all that previous investment was wasted. Here's the thing nobody tells you. The trap doesn't get smaller the longer you're in it. It gets deeper. A man standing on the deck of the Titanic, water rising past his knees, holding his boarding pass. Calm, composed. I mean, we've already paid for the buffet. The ship goes down, he goes down with it, consistent with his principles. The question isn't whether the buffet was worth it. The question is whether you're still deciding. There's one question that kills it. Would I start this today? Not continue. Start. If you hadn't spent $1 a minute, would you begin now? If the answer is no and you know it's no, then every additional minute you spend is not an investment. It's a donation to your own misery. The past is a sunk cost. The future is the only bet. Governments do this constantly. War going badly? We can't pull out now. Think of the soldiers who died. Infrastructure project over budget by billions. We've already spent so much. And your friend with the car. You know the one. Every Tuesday it breaks down. Every Wednesday he's at the mechanic. I just replaced the transmission. I can't sell it now. The transmission is not an investment. It's a ransom payment. Your friend doesn't own a car. He owns a hostage situation with a steering wheel. You're watching this for free. You've invested precisely nothing, which means you can leave right now with 0 sunk cost. Ironically, that's the smartest financial decision you'll make today. Don't make it. Here's the paradox. The people who master the sunk cost fallacy, the ones who can walk away, they don't just suffer less, they win more, because every hour you don't spend on the bad investment is an hour you could spend finding a good one. The person who quits the terrible show finds a better one. The person who leaves the bad relationship finds a good one. The person who closes the failing business starts one that works. The future doesn't care about your past investments. The future only cares about what you do next. The cost you've already paid is the worst possible reason to keep paying. So let me ask you something. What are you still doing right now, today, that you would never start if you were making the decision fresh? Yeah, that one. If you want to see what happens when an entire civilization falls into the sunk cost trap, and I mean really falls, watch the Cobra effect, where the British government paid people to kill snakes and accidentally built an infinite snake factory. You'll probably click it, not because you're curious, because you've already sunk 6 minutes into this video, and what's one more? See, you're doing it again. Magnificent.